Welcome. Today's lesson is about exterior angle relationships. In the first example I have for you here, I have a triangle, VUT. This is your exterior angle, which is formed by an auxiliary line extending one of the sides. These are your remote interior angles. This is the adjacent interior angle. As we learned before, the measure of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. In this case, that means the exterior angle, which is 120 degrees, is equal to the measure of angle U plus the measure of angle T. So angle U plus 50 is equal to the 120. To find the measure of angle U, I have to combine like terms, so I subtract the 50 from both sides, and I find out the measure of angle U is 70 degrees. Let's extend that. Here's another example. Here's your exterior angle. That's one side extended with an auxiliary line, and your two remote interior angles. The exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles, 30 plus 4x plus 2. First thing I have to do is find x, because I want you to find the measure of angle Q, this one here, and the measure of angle QRH, the exterior angle. Let's find the interior, one of the unknown interior angle. To do that, we've got to find the value of x first. So, we know that the exterior angle is equal to that, as we just did. We need to combine like terms, so I move the 4x from both sides. So I subtract 4x from both sides. Simplify, leaves me with 8 plus 2x is equal to 32. Combine like terms again. I've got to move the 8 from the left to the right side, so I do the opposite, which is subtract, which leaves me with 2x is equal to 24. To find x, again we do the opposite, so we divide by 2, which leaves us with x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 up here. How do I find the measure of this angle? I substitute 12 for x. So measure of angle Q is equal to 4 times x, which is 12, plus 2. That's 48 plus 2, which is 50 degrees. How do I find the measure of QRH? Well, I know what x is already. I've already found it. So the measure of angle QRH is 8 plus 6 times x, but we know that x is 12. Simplify. 8 plus 6 times 12 is 72. Add them together is 80. How do we check it? Well, we know that the exterior angle, in this case 80 degrees, is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. This was 30, this was 50. 30 plus 50 equals 80. It balances, it checks. The next thing we need to review is the hinge theorem. We learned this earlier. The question is, can these three lengths form a triangle? If I've got three lengths, three possible legs of a triangle of 7, 5, and 4, can it form a triangle? And here's how you determine. You look at the sum of each of the two legs has to be greater than the third length. If they're all three true, you check all three combinations. If all three are true, then yes, it can form a triangle. But if you find one or more, if you just find one that is not true, that's a false statement, then no, it cannot form a triangle. So, we check the sum of these two. Is that greater than 4? Yes, it is. It's a true statement. The sum of these two, is that greater than 7? The third one? Yes, it is. Another true statement. The sum of these two, greater than 5. Yes, it is. It is a true statement. All three statements are true. Therefore, I can have a triangle that formed when I have side lengths of 7, 5, and 4. If I've got possible lengths of 3, 6, and 2, I do the same thing again. 3 plus 6 is greater than 2. Yes, that's a true statement. 6 plus 2 is greater than 3. Another true statement. 3 plus 2, is that greater than 6? Well, no, that's a false statement. Therefore, these three lengths cannot form a triangle. Go to Edmodo, find lesson 3.11, and complete the check for understanding.